Looking live at a lot of blue sky out there. That's our Fire Bureau Interstate 2 there at the bottom of your screen. A little bit of a bottleneck there, but as we know, a lot of construction going on in that part of the valley. But these all the sunshine out there with just a few clouds is the reason why temperatures once again have been soaring into the mid-90s already this midday. High pressure off towards the east, so of course clockwise rotation continues that southeast flow into the valley. But the high pressure also makes for sinking air, so even though we have the humidity, the moisture in place, got to have something to come along to help trigger it up, and the sea breeze is just not enough. So therefore, look for just a few clouds around today, plenty of sunshine. Temperature is soaring to near 100 degrees for valley average high inland today, and then it'll be slow to drop back down through the 80s by, say, 10 o'clock this evening. So this is going to be kind of a carbon copy over the coming days. The weekend's going to be this way. And so just a few clouds possibly rolling in during the overnight hours, but I still think we'll see mostly clear skies by tomorrow morning. Highs today, 97 there at Brownsville, but for the most part, 100 to approaching 105 as you go into the upper valley. Some upper 80s to near 90 degrees there along the coast. But again, that's that heat index. That's the problem. The wind's not too big of a problem. They'll be gusting at times up around 25, maybe 30 at times. But it's going to feel like anywhere from, say, 105 to 110 all inland areas, and then upper 90s there along the coastal areas. So of course the same old, check the back seat, make sure you stay hydrated. Heat exhaustion is a big problem when we have temperatures like this. And again, the high pressure, not just at the surface, but also aloft. And so all of that, yeah, high means dry. It's just no matter how you slice it. And a big part of the southeastern and central parts of the country seeing those high heat levels there. So again, the high means dry, sinking air, no rain, very few clouds around. This high pressure is going to be kind of staying in this area, maybe kind of moving around a little bit, but not far enough away to change things for us anytime soon. Out on the island today, upper 80s, UV index extreme, of course, rip current risk is low. Look at that surf around 2 to 3 feet, and that water temperature has dropped down to 78 degrees. Out on the bay, though, looking at that water temperature there at 86. A sunset tonight at 8:27. Looking at a low tide coming up this afternoon, late 5:42. So here's the precipitation outlook for July 16th through the 22nd. It does actually have South and Southeast Texas, included here in the valley, with above normal chances that we could see above normal rainfall across the area. Not real optimistic, but hey, that's the first time we've seen green on that map in a while. But this is also something that is the same old, above normal temperatures continuing all the way through the month of July, it looks like now, and of course August is a hot month as well. Out in the tropics, we still have quiet conditions out there as well. Again, high pressure of the Atlantic basin. Now we have dust that's starting to make its way across the Atlantic. We'll talk about that here in a minute. High pressure of the Gulf, as I mentioned. There are a few systems out here in the Atlantic. Bonnie still holding on as Category 1 hurricane with 80-mile-per-hour winds, and there is the Saharan dust. So this is this weekend, so we're still good. It's not until we get to next week that things could start to go south, and that would be late next week into next weekend. They would start to see that dust make it back in the valley. That's not something we want to see. It kind of adds just more problems on top of problems we already have. There's your 7-day forecast then, of course, with the weekend always in view, and it's going to be, again, near 100 degrees, maybe a couple degrees lower by the end of next week, but so what? It's still going to feel like 100 to 108 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, woo, 97.